never look back. Hey, see this, that championship music right here. That game 7, 3 seconds left on the clock. Are you gonna take it? Don't lose. Yeah. Never look back. Hey, see this, that championship music right here. That game 7, 3 seconds left on the clock. Are you gonna take it? Don't lose your focus.
Crap.
Yeah.
Focus, you gotta focus, else you're hopeless. What you choose, win or lose, you know the rules.
Never give up, just keep your head up. Despite the pressure, it's gonna get better. You gotta get it, it's now or never.
Focus, you gotta focus, else you're hopeless. What you choose, win or lose, you know the rules.
Never give up, just keep your head up. Despite the pressure, it's gonna get better. You gotta get it, it's now or never. I'm like bruh, Brady in his prime. Houston 95 against all odds. I promise I will rise. I got that Jordan drive, it will to win. Cause from deep within, boy, I get it in. From the start to the very end, me and it to win. Switch it up, it's 2 minutes left. Gotta get the touch. I'm like Tebow when it comes to clutch. You can count on me, 4th and goal, and I'm gonna score. That's the Super Bowl, I'll get that ring. Had to catch my dream, did it with my team. Feel like Poppy bottom of the ninth on our second out. Up the back, and the base is loaded, and we down by 3. Home run on the second strike. Tried to throw a curve, I'm on course. Winning is the source. We headed up north, that's to the top. I won't ever drop, I won't ever stop. Popping bottles of the champagne, had to make it rain. We the best, we the team that's left. Told y'all we was next, won't lose my focus. I ain't never hopeless, I ball out like Kobe.
Focus, you gotta focus, else you're hopeless. What you choose, win or lose, you know the rules.
Never give up, just keep your head up. Despite the pressure, it's gonna get better. You gotta get it, it's now or never.
Focus, you gotta focus, else you're hopeless. What you choose, win or lose, you know the rules.
Never give up, just keep your head up. Despite the pressure, it's gonna get better. You gotta get it, it's now or never.
I'm like Kobe in the finals, and I'm going for my 6th ring. We down 2, we need a 3 to win. I'll take the whole thing. I had dreams to get it for my team and put us on the scene. Best believe, clutches in my jeans. I win by any means. I won't be stopped. Grinding in the morning like a coffee shop. If I'm a
We bake.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode 13 of That's Debatable. I'm Will Ward alongside my man, Jared Bays.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Always in the corner, the voice of reason, Ryan Dietrich.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing, man? What's up, fellas? Another week.
Another Monday.
Back at it.
It's all good. It was a jam-packed weekend for sure.
Jam-packed weekend, jam-packed week.
That's how we do.
Indeed.
What you do over the week, Ryan? What you do? How was your week?
Let's see. Saturday, we went down with the Score on Air network here at Ohio Media School, and we did a live broadcast of the Brick League Junior Boys Championships. So it was the semifinals and finals. So we broadcast 3 games. I got a little color play-by-play, ran one of the cameras, did a little bit of directing. So definitely got my experience in the sports broadcasting world, and definitely some talent for some young high school basketball here around the Columbus metro area. So that's what I did Saturday afternoon. We were down at Harvest Prep Academy. Kind of down southeast. Nice big high school. I think they're like Division 6 or 7 or something. Small school, but very good time. What about you? How was your weekend? How was the trip up?
It was good, man. It was good. So, we had the show last Monday. The NBA started last week. And as I said, I definitely went to the Bulls and Pistons game. So, my week started off with a blast, man. The night kind of ended rough. Had a little encounter with the po-po, but everything worked out fine. I ain't gonna go into great detail, but yeah, the cop was straight. We were straight. Thank God for that.
It's all good. You're not in jail. No tickets.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah, if I was behind the wheel, probably could have went a whole nother way. Shorty handled it straight. So shout out to my shorty. But hey. The game was great, had good seats. Zach LaVine balled out, got to watch him close. Lonzo Ball up close and personal. He did his thing.
Nice.
The Caruso, hey, I'm becoming a fan. I see why the Lakers, y'all shouldn't have never let him go.
Like that, you see it? You don't even know, little headband.
Yeah, little headband. His headband take up his whole shebang.
Yeah, right. That guy, he can ball, man. I like him.
Yeah, but nah, the new look Bulls, they look good. It was good to go to a game.
What about you, Will? How was your weekend?
Well, I had one of those weeks that Score on Air, they keeping me very, very busy. Last Thursday, I got to do the Junior Brick League, the girls' finals game. I did the semifinals and the finals game. Shout out to one of the illest ballers in the city of Columbus, Tamara Ortiz. She's going to be something serious. I think it's...
Shout out to Queen, man.
School right now, but
Got
St.
you.
Thomas Worthington, maybe, I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry, but Tamara Ortiz, like I said, serious. Friday, I got the call Beechcroft versus Northland.
Yeah, how was that?
That was if you haven't seen it yet, go to the Score on Air network, click the Facebook link. It's going to be on there. Click the YouTube page. It was one of those instant classics that's going to go down as one of the best games. I'm a former Northland alum. We didn't get the dub, but at the same time, it was those boys, they fought tooth and nail from the beginning to the end. Shout out to my man right there, Mr. Deontay Latham. Man, that man put it on from defensive side. He played safety. He came in blitz from defensive end. He played running back. He played, special teams. That man right there is going to be something special and going to be playing on Saturday somewhere real soon. So shout out to the city of Columbus, the City League North champs, Beechcroft High School. They did it real big. And then Saturday, I drove down to Ironton. Took my youngest son down to Ironton. It's a little bit past, southeast Ohio. It's like 2.5 hours away from here. They played, went 3-0. My young boy, he had one touchdown, fourth quarter, fourth down sack that sealed the game for him.
What position he play?
He plays defensive end on defense, and he plays receiver, tight end on offense. So that was Sunday.
Cool.
And then, so after that,
Proud dad.
And real quick, I did find that Brick League Girls Junior. So there's a picture of Will and his kid, and what he was talking about earlier. He went down and caught the Brick League Girls Junior, and there's a shot of the team right there. So always good to see youth basketball, especially on Columbus. It seems to be
future,
a pretty big deal. There's a lot of talent around here.
The girl in the middle, she's only an 8th grader, and she was out there playing with seniors, juniors. That team was really well put together. So shout out to all those girls. The future is bright for all of them. So keep on playing, keep on grinding, and just putting on for the city. So other than that, we're going to get into these boys right here. I don't want to say too much about them right now. Feet up.
I got the socks on and all.
Got it going on for the whole squad. I ain't gonna say too much about that right now. But we seen how that happened. We seen what we did. So hey, other than that, that was our weekend. I hope everybody had a fun, safe filled weekend.
Good work, fellas. Good stuff.
There's a lot going on around here.
Always a lot going on around here.
It's more to come.
In the world of sports, that'll take us right into some of our high school football recap real quick. Jared's got a few of the stats. I think it's the South Division.
Yep.
Eastmore Academy. So Jared, give us a little bit of rundown last weekend and a preview of what we got coming up.
All right, buddy. So Of course, you already know them Eastmore Warriors did they thing versus the Afrocentric Nubians. 35-0, you know, we just handled them. South with the 30-0 to Marion Franklin. Marion Franklin, man, it ain't been a good season, but y'all they ended your nice little win streak that y'all did have. Independence with the big win over Walnut Ridge, but Walnut Ridge been struggling all year. Sorry, Scots. The 76ers got it done 38-6. West and Briggs battle with the stinkers. I told you somebody had to win, but who knew Briggs was gonna put up 50? So somebody really big tried to bag. Sorry, kids. Next week we got who's WCC? Who's WCHS?
That's what I was trying to figure
I
out.
can't-
Worthington?
Maybe, I don't know, but they at Afrocentric started the playoffs. They 7-2 going into Afrocentric 6-3. Now Afrocentric's coming off that big loss against Eastmore. Hopefully they could bounce back and put on for the city. You know, I cheer for the city except for when it's against my team, so it's all good. Independence, they in the playoffs. Independence in the playoffs. All right, but they at Washington. You know, Independence is 5-4. Washington 8-2. Hopefully the 76ers could get it done. And then you already know Sheridan go to Eastmore. They at Eastmore. Eastmore in the playoffs. Definitely got to make it to that game. Didn't make it to the reunion game, so I'm gonna definitely make it to the playoff game. And shout out to the Eastmore Warriors, Coach Miranda. Hopefully y'all can get it done against Sheridan. That's my quick high school recap.
There you go. WCHS, West Claremont High School.
West Claremont. Well, shout out to them boys of West Claremont. Hopefully y'all go down because we rooting for the city.
Yeah, you sent me those stats and just the first two, like 0-35 and 0-30. Like, rough weekend around down in the South Division.
Yeah, but not for them Eastmore Warriors.
And yeah, we're just about to jump into, I believe, some high school playoffs.
Yeah, it's about to get
We're
real.
talking about catching Upper Arlington game over Friday. She's an Upper Arlington grad, so
Yeah.
some night we'll go down. It's a little cold and chilly, but gotta catch some high school.
Yeah, it's that time of the year, man.
And that's it. Like it, it's that time of year, perfect for high school playoff football.
Yeah, I know Bishop Hartley, they played this week. They got Miami Trace going to be at Bishop Hartley. So, you know, the score on there, we do all of Bishop Hartley's games, so they're definitely going to be there this weekend on Friday.
And from the high school, that'll take us into
Next level.
level. I'll bring us up to some college football highlights around the weekend. I've got, let me see real quick, probably maybe the most exciting game in any sport over the weekend would be Penn State losing in 9 overtimes to unranked Illinois.
Amazing.
So no, oops. I'm muted. Number 7, Penn State going down to Illinois over the weekend. 9 overtimes. In college football, they just changed those rules. The overtime rules, after the third overtime, they just start having to go for 2. But still, shake things up a lot in the new AP Top
It
25.
went into 9 overtimes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't see the final, game time, but, it's pushing 4 hours.
Yeah, it was the longest college football game of all times. Clearly, 9 overtimes.
I was going to say, I remember one maybe
And they still
Couple
lost.
years-
They
yeah.
had 9 overtimes.
in
and they
Happy
still-
Valley, too,
That's back to back.
at home.
Big Ten. All right, man.
All right. So,
The
real quick.
Buckeyes is the Buckeyes.
Yep, Buckeyes rolled as always, 54-7. Like I said, Illinois is a big upset. Cincinnati survives. We brushed on Cincinnati a little bit last weekend. It's going to be tough for them to get into that college football playoff. They got to keep putting up big numbers and keep rolling. But they sneak by Navy 27-20 at Navy. Oklahoma survives Kansas. I don't understand that. Oklahoma has to be the weakest top 14 or top team in college football, in my
They
opinion.
usually are, though.
You can make that case as
Hey,
well.
if you want to roll that clip, I sent you the clip. If you want to put that one up, this was one
Oh,
of the
good call.
strangest plays that you probably will ever see. I'll let the clip roll for itself and speak for itself, and I'll illustrate as they go along.
Give me a
But
second. Let me find
Oklahoma,
that.
was played tough by Kansas, who has only won one game this season, and it took for pretty much the second half for them to finally come alive. And
There we
Oklahoma was literally led by their phenomenal, I believe he's a freshman, Mr. Williams, that literally took the game over, put the game on his shoulders, and if it wasn't for him, Kansas were looking like they were about to escape it. But it came down to one of those fourth downs that they looked like they were going to be stopped. It was 4th and 2, and They clearly were hitting the backfield. I don't know if you got to pull it up, but
We should be ready to roll.
3rd and 1. Brooks this time spins off one. They get stopped. No, Williams took it out of his arm.
snatched the ball right out of the running back's hands.
Yeah, but just held on to it.
Like,
Let's see if we
you
can do
would
that
think
again.
that was going to be a forward lateral or some kind of forward handoff, but because he was behind the line of scrimmage, the referee said the play is perfectly legal. So that play right there changed the whole dynamics of the game. The final score was 35-23, but at that point, if Kansas would have got the ball on their side of the 50, Oklahoma possibly could have went down. So
That
any
was
given
ugly.
Saturday, any given Sunday, teams are definitely coming to play spoiler at all times, so you can't sleep on anybody. We got Penn State this week, Ohio State, and then they have Purdue after that. So you can't take anybody lightly.
And-
Purdue beat Iowa and then comes back and then gets smashed by Wisconsin.
Yep.
So
Big Ten is tough. I'm going to roll
just
that
mad.
Oklahoma
It took
clip
9
again.
overtimes just for a 20-18 outcome.
That's what I thought, too, is that's not very many points for 9 overtimes. I'm rolling that Oklahoma clip again.
That's
I
either
want to
good
see
defense or very bad offense.
That. So what Will was talking about, that goofy handoff, they've been talking about it all day, is with Caleb Williams and making a great play. I mean,
it was a very smart play. It was a very instinctive type play, right?
Right.
On the fly.
If you could get away with it,
But I would never.
3rd and 1. Brooks this time spins off one. They get stopped. No, Williams took it out of his arm.
Like I said, without that play and him making that play, they possibly, because their offense was sputtering.
Right.
And then Kansas was like hitting on all cylinders, as much as they could for a one-win team. So
yeah, you might call it, lucky is what I'm going to call that.
really lucky, but hey, smart on his
So.
end. So.
All right, we've been talking about the shakeup in the top 25. Real quick, I'm going to put up, let's cut to last week's top 25. So there's just a little refresher of where people were.
I think Ohio State's in the same spot, I believe, right?
What I'm going to do. All right, we'll jump real quick. Definitely some moves.
Let me see. Ohio State is still in the same. They didn't,
Alabama moves up, though.
Here, actually, let me see if. Try and squeeze it between your heads.
The two Michigans is still holding it down. Well, Iowa's still in the top 10 too, but that's because they lucky.
Sorry, Will, we're blocking out for a minute.
We're good, man. I can squeeze right here.
Everybody knows what he looks like.
All the way out.
All the way out. So, yeah, Michigan State moves up
Hit
just a
fail.
little bit. Oklahoma, drops 1. Penn State drops down. Okie State drops down. Purdue drops out. BYU
They
in.
dropped to 20.
So,
Penn State dropped all the way to 20.
Oregon moves back up.
That's 13 spots, fam.
everybody
Texas
up.
moves up 1.
Yep, Coastal Carolina down 10. Pitt up a handful. So you can kind of make that up for yourselves. Penn State makes the biggest change, dropping out. Okie State moves down 7 spots.
Cincinnati still holding it down at the 2 spot. That's
Yep.
what's up. Hopefully they can just finish it out, and hopefully they don't hate on them.
But,
They drops from 7 to 20.
yep,
13 spots.
Jeez, off of 1 win, 1 loss.
Yep.
It was a horrible loss, though. I mean, you lose to
It's
an
a-
unranked team.
And it took 9 overtimes for you to score 18.
and Iowa State moves into the top 25 with their win over Okie State. So, anyway, there's a quick little rundown in college football. As always, lots happening, lots to keep up with there. I believe I about said the BCS. What's the playoff rankings
Yeah, the college
come out
playoffs.
here, I think, in about a month.
Here
a couple weeks.
I believe
2 or
November, the first week of November.
Two
if I'm
or
not-
two or
It's
3
around
weeks.
That time.
Yeah, it's,
So.
it's coming up real soon, so
It's around that time. They really
teams
get
got
to
to
the
stay
nitty
on
gritty.
top of their games.
Right. Okay, with that, we'll send you folks. Get these out of Will's face. We're going to send you folks to a quick commercial break. That handsome man, he's back. We're going to send you a quick commercial break, get our things together, and we're going to come back and recap NFL Week 7 and look into Week 8. We'll be back in about a minute and a half.
If you've ever dreamed of a career in the sports production industry, your dream could come true.
The Ohio Media School is enrolling their next sports emphasis class soon. You'll learn about all the different aspects of what goes into the broadcast that you watch and listen to.
Right
Go
here.
from behind the scenes to the front of the camera.
Game 7,
You'll also
2
get
seconds left on
hands-on
the clock.
opportunities to practice your skills
Are you
through the
gonna
Score
take
on
it?
Air Network. Call the Ohio Media School at
Don't lose your focus.
615-5250 or visit
You
beonair.com.
gotta focus. Hell's your hope is what you choose. Win or lose,
In
you
sports,
know the rules.
you want to have a player that can get the job done right. A real all-star. Somebody that's dependable and you can turn to
Focus.
that
You
player
gotta
in the audio
focus.
video
Hell's
industry.
your hope is what you choose.
From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player. That is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ctpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality.
My second out, up the back, and the bases loaded, and we down by 3. Home run on the second strike, tried to throw a curve. I'm on course, winning is the source. We headed up north, that's to the top. I won't ever drop, I won't ever.
In Central Ohio, the Recreation and Parks Department of Columbus operates and maintains 6 affordable courses to test golfers of all abilities. Wilson Road, the Airport Course, Mintel Memorial, Turnberry, Raymond Memorial, and Champions Golf Course. Each municipal course is open to the public, affordable, and offers a unique golfing experience. Want to test your swing at each course? Try the City Sampler or the City Sampler Plus package. These package deals are an even cheaper way to play all 6 city courses. Restrictions apply to tee time availability.
And we're back with That's Debatable. We're going to roll right into the NFL segment. So we had this past week, just going to do a quick rundown. We had Green Bay defeating Washington 24-10. Aaron Rodgers throwing for 274 alongside Heineke, who was I guess they said a leading rusher of this game, was 95 yards. That's kind of amazing.
He was balling, but they was in it for a little bit. I don't know. The Packers like playing with their food.
Yeah, I mean, Washington definitely
24-10. You classify that as playing with your food?
I mean, it took a while. It was tied for. They was on their tail for a little minute, and they separated. They like playing with their food, man.
So we had, this might have been one of the biggest shockers over this week, besides a couple more if you scroll down. But Tennessee beating Kansas City. Kansas City only putting up 3 points.
I mean, but if you really think about it,
That was awesome.
is it really a shocker? Kansas City been playing like crap.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been playing like crap, and it's finally caught up, like officially caught up, because they met they perfect match.
But usually it's been a defense that's like squandered points and giving up a lot, but the offense has usually been able to at least put
That's
up
why
more
I
than
came
a
from
field goal.
Yeah, that
You know what
part
I mean?
kind of true. Yeah, that is true, but that's why I came from Mahomes, man. He's been turning it over. He had 2 turnovers, a fumble, and a pick.
So it was just, what was that?
So he's at 10.
When they played Baltimore, when they were,
Yeah.
he hadn't thrown an interception ever in September,
Yeah.
Mr. September, and you get to October, and they just falling completely apart in October. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, my man Jamar Massey, hey, I don't know what's going on with them Chiefs, man, but hey, they knocking the mics down too. They're getting knocked straight out of the park. So, Mass, get your boys together, man. Chef Massey down at MIA. He's one of the best chefs in MIA in the nation, for real. But what's going on with them boys? So we're gonna move right on.
Atlanta
ATL
over
beat
Miami.
Beat Miami 30-28.
Yeah, Matt Ryan balling.
But New England 54-13 over the Jets.
Mac Jones,
Who?
rookie of the year.
Who?
Rookie of the year.
I don't know, man.
Rookie of the year? No way.
Watch. Robert Kraft gonna put in some type of check.
Hey, New York Football Giants cruises past the Carolina Panthers.
Oh my gosh,
25-3.
Sam Darnold is stinking it up, man. Maybe see now it's like was it New York or was it him or was it both? Oh my God!
Hey man, I don't
don't
know,
know, man. I had
25-3 over New
I
York.
put my
made New York
Darnold
look
cape
good.
away a while ago, so
So then
good.
you had the Cincinnati 2021 Super Bowl champs defeating the Baltimore Ravens 41-17. You had Las
2021
Vegas.
Super Bowl champs, huh?
2022, I guess it'd be my bad. 2021 was Tampa Bay.
But you ain't you different from the other fans. You just taking it slow.
Taking it slow. I just want to speak it into existence.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm going to put the horse before the carriage or however it go. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to speak it into existence. You know, I can send Ryan the clip if we need to. Matter of fact, I just might after I finish this, but we'll get to that. We got Vegas over Philly, 33-22.
5-2 Vegas.
Yeah,
2-0 without Gruden.
You putting a little bit of respect on them because they 2-0 without Gruden. Can they be taken serious?
I mean, they was balling before that week had happened. So they was already they was 3-0. After they kind of lost 2 straight, and then they back on track.
So they got to bye this week. So we're gonna get to see what they do. After
Yeah,
they come
potential
back to the
playoff
bye.
team. They definitely gonna be somewhere in that 5-6. And if Kansas City keeps stinking it up, they gonna be right there. Because the Chargers still might run away with that division.
That's debatable. I don't know. We could think they still haven't even played each other, right? If we
I think that's coming out of their bye week if they got the bye next week. But all right, Rams over Detroit, man. So like I said, are you not entertained? That game was actually more entertaining than we thought.
Yeah.
And then Jared Goff showed why McVay got him up out of there with them picks in the fourth quarter. So like,
it was big picks in the red zone. He threw
Bro,
those picks, and
yeah.
it was like one of them. I think the one that he threw to Ramsey was. It was legit.
that was the game, and he could have won. I was like, okay, this is your chance. This is your chance, Jared. Yeah, they ain't go to Jared this time. Yeah, and they went to Matthew.
It was real close, closer than what a Rams Detroit Lions game should have been.
Like they was in it. The Lions was in it, but the Knee Biters was in it. They've been in it all year. They've been in a lot of games. They really only got blown out once, and that was to y'all. And then and the Packers escaped them because they had a lead against the Packers at half. Yeah,
And the Ravens, excuse me.
It took the Vikings took a field goal to beat them, but I ain't here to beat the drum of a team that ain't won. But it's just it ain't been. They're still a tough out. If you think you're gonna beat the Lions and just whoop on them, you better go in there with the mentality that them dudes had. But
Everybody
of course,
trying to take a
Arizona.
page out of Super Bowl champs. But
I mean, we really should have beat 12 if you want to go back to week 1. But
I ain't going back that far, man.
all right, we know. All right, so Arizona, of course, they was playing with them for a little minute too before they finally put them points up. And Kyler Murray just started looking like a potential MVP. He was, Tampa Bay did they thing, of course, but Tom Brady running away with this thing, man. He got the storyline and he got the stats. Storyline and stats, yeah, the MVP most likely his. And of course, I'm the only one who picked the Colts. Colts got the dub. Walking to him Wentz. I don't know if we can still call him that. That's from Uncle Shay, whatever.
I bet on the Colts.
Yeah.
Still repping the 49ers even after a loss.
And I
Got
think the
to,
Saints
man.
gonna
That
get
was
it done
gross.
tonight. And I think the Saints is definitely getting it done tonight, just to cap off the week.
I agree. I just can't yeah. New Orleans laying 4. I can't decide if they're
Smith. They talk
everything.
about
Just they should roll up and smoke them. But
To Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle been trash bags as a team.
I've been hearing Cam going to the football team. So I think he's kind of reemerging as somebody that's
We'll
going to be
see.
coming
He's
out
vaccinated
of,
now, so we'll see how that go. We'll see how.
He should be on the team real soon. So we shall see.
hey, Sam Darnold got benched. Maybe Cam's going back to Carolina.
Nah.
I know the trade deadline is coming up this week. So
November 2nd.
We still got
And there was some trades that just happened over the weekend too. Zach Ertz got traded.
Yeah, actually, I saw that Zach Ertz, he caught a 47-yard touchdown pass. That's the longest touchdown pass of his career.
My Vikings just traded.
Kind of surprised me.
We just traded the DN, but
all right,
that's the recap.
Week 7 recap. Lots of big games.
Hey, I went 9-3 in my picks last week, so I just want that on record.
By one game.
Yeah.
Thanks, 49ers.
Yeah, thanks, Colts. You should just pick the Colts with me.
I did not look at mine, but I'll have to check it out. I made
I
a little bit of
I
money.
like what you did there. We gonna start keeping track.
Yep, yes, we will. But a little bit of recap of Week 7 always takes us into our big ballers of the week.
Ball out.
Performances,
We
who
gonna
you
ball
liked, who did
gonna
well,
ball
all
out.
those kinds of things. So, take it to it. All right, Jeremiah.
All right, man. My baller of the week. Y'all want back-to-back Bengals? Y'all want to throw me in the middle? Y'all sure?
Yep.
All right, cool. Because I kind of, all right.
I'm going to start and go.
I got Kyle Pitts he that's 2 back-to-back strong weeks from the rookie. Now he's finally putting on a performance that everybody thought he was gonna start doing. He had 7 catches on 8 targets, 163 yards. Now he did not score, but he did all his things in the middle of the field. I'm sure.
Excellent week, and they got the dub.
Yeah.
They were a 2.5 point favorite though, so I still
Ryan been
didn't
balling
cover.
sneaky good. It's just the defense.
It's just the Falcons. They're not that great.
Yeah.
All right, Big Willie style.
Hey,
Hit me with them horns, Willie.
had to hit with my man Joe B. Came out, stayed poised, only threw 1 interception against that phenomenal Ravens defense of yesterday.
They banged up.
You know what I mean? That's what I expected you to say. I didn't think you was going to say anything except for, the injuries, they don't
Y'all
have
got the
Peters.
dub. Good dub.
That's all it was.
I told you,
man.
Lil Bro had to show that they not Lil Bro no more.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Putting on for the whole city of the 513. So he came out, got 23 of 38, 416 yards, new career high for my man Joe B. 3 touchdowns, passer rating of 113.5. So as long as he continues to stay upright, they was banging with him a couple times, put him on his back a few times, but for the most part, he stayed poised, got the ball out when he needed to, picked their poison, and right now just continue to check off those boxes. We're not all the way there yet. I'm not, going as far as saying we're going to win a Super Bowl, just be there for sure. But
Jamar Chase isn't the best receiver in the league.
I don't know. He's putting on for
He's great.
A real potential rookie of the year.
Yeah,
They've been saying that they don't give rookie of the years to the receivers no more. It's only quarterbacks.
Yep.
I can't see nobody else that's helping the team out more than my man Jamar Chase. So keep on doing our thing down there in Cincinnati, and we're gonna keep continue to make the fans of Cincinnati excited.
Cooper Kupp, 10 receptions, 156 yards, 2 tutties. He was baller of the week last week.
Those basic. He does that every week. That's almost like his exact same stat line. He's a monster.
Like a new version of Wes Welker.
He's not. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's great though. No, not take nothing away
But
from
Joe
him.
Burrows.
What? Say something like Jordy Nelson. He's in
I don't know who's his good comp would be.
I say Wes.
The dude balls
That's how they
out.
use
That's
him.
for sure.
They use him like that.
But
They did with
Richard,
Wes.
I took Cup last week, and he did it again. So I'm going to take my man. We'll keep it with the same team. Joe Burrow's favorite target, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Big play Jamar for sure. He had an 82-yard touchdown catch, which in my opinion really kind of broke the game open for the Bengals. I think it gave them the lead at that point, and they sort of just stomped on it after that.
Big play.
Also, he caught it, got hit by 3 dudes, stayed up strong, and then toasted everybody. He had 8 catches on 10 targets for 201 yards and a touchdown. Definitely big play Jamar, Joe's favorite target.
Might be able to let him see that play if you got it.
Oh, I do. We do.
For the fans, let them see what
Yeah,
you're
man.
talking about, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we know.
What a noise. Good blocking on the screws. Chase. Found the there he goes. He had him in a blunder, and he's off to the races. This will be 6.
Looks like the Vikings.
What a play. 82 yards.
Yeah, but we all know who got the gritty started in the league. So that's I like his gritty different though.
We do.
It's good.
His gritty different though. But
He can ball.
Chase fire, man. Chase is fire, bro. But he's not the best receiver in the league. He's not better than Justin Jefferson. Dude, cold and leave it at that. That's it. You got that?
Yeah,
That's it. That's all.
he is not Devontae Adams.
He ain't D-Hop, like, you feel me? He ain't Adam Thielen.
Just putting up yards, man. Putting up
Like,
yards, getting dubs every week.
Yeah, no, shout out Chase, though. He did help me. He is on my fantasy team, no cap. I've been trying to trade him for Justin Jefferson, though, but they don't want to do the trade. I'm like, that's a fair trade. Whatever.
Right.
Dude be doing stuff like that. And I had Mac Jones, but that's beside the point. Shout out the ballers of the week. Them Bengals have been balling, and I did witness his first game ever in the league, so the kid's electric. I'll give him that.
That he is.
Yeah.
Keep on going, boys.
Yep.
Bow. That's our bow segment. Hey, y'all,
Right.
y'all like that new little logo I made for the
I do.
I don't know, that shield I was trying to get. It's
Change
hard.
it up a little.
Yeah, I was trying to change it up a little.
Like
bit.
it. Cool. Week 7 recap, scores, breakdowns. We got everybody's new records. So let's dive into a little bit. We'll look at some playoff standings. We'll look at conference standings. But
He's
the
a good
main
thing I
thing
cheated.
is we're going to get into Big Willie's top 10 power rankings.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, debate.
Just sent you a new email while we at it, so
Okay.
put it out there.
You sending emails
Yeah.
on air?
Hey, on there, man. Hey, breaking news type stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, breaking
All right.
news. Breaking news.
Start it off, Will. Who we got? Number
We gonna start at
10.
number 10, who was led by King Henry himself. The Tennessee Titans, who you see at the NR, they were not ranked last week, but they beat the Buffalo Bills, and they got a little bit closer, and then they came out and just really laid it on Kansas City. So the Titans are 16-0 when scoring 20 points in the first half since 2015.
I like that.
So,
I like that.
King Henry, and I need my man Julio Jones to show up. Has anybody seen the real Julio Jones?
He made some
You know,
plays.
he made some plays, but he still does not have a touchdown. I
I'm,
know it because he's on my fantasy
I'm happy
team.
A.J. Brown finally
A.J.
showed
Brown
up.
showed
The real
up.
A.J. Brown finally showed up. He's a star. Julio just need to be there for when it's playoff times. You just need Julio.
Playoffs. You gotta start right now,
I
right?
mean, yeah, but I'm talking about when they actually absolutely positively need him is for them big plays in them playoffs.
He made a real SC top.
And I'm talking
10
about
type
the
play.
game last week. I don't think yesterday wasn't his game. Last week against Buffalo, he made a couple of good catches. That's what he had that one on the sideline. I was
That's
like,
what I'm talking
yeah.
about. Okay, that was
Yeah, that was last week. That was
Right.
last week.
All right,
All right.
so after Tennessee, who's, like I said, beat up on KC, made them look normal, almost.
I mean,
almost
they've been looking like they've
greatest.
been looking. It's
You
just
know?
we keep thinking so highly of KC.
Got the LA Chargers, who was at ranked number 9 last week. They're going to stay there. They didn't play this week. So after that, we're going to go down to number 8. Going to put who Jared been asking so much for them to break the top 5. And now they finally break the top 5, and they are now at number 8.
Because you've been hating them like they should have been higher for the longest in the first place, and now
This is exactly why I didn't want to put them up there,
you
because they
feel
are
me?
who we thought they were.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
We wanted to crown them, we crowned them.
Oh,
you know
like,
what I mean?
like man, y'all broke it out, but like y'all worked for that dub. Y'all ain't give it to you.
41-17, but at this
It
game,
wasn't 17,
my man
was it?
Lamar, it was 41-17, man.
I thought it was 41-27.
41-17.
It was 17.
Yep.
Whose man is this?
Whose man is this?
Hey, but Lamar Jackson did tie Mike Vick for 21
I mean, y'all got to see them again.
He's played 21 games
trying-
and had 75 yards
That's
plus
excessive.
as a quarterback. You know what I mean? So
75
21
rushing yards.
Yeah, rushing yards. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
At number 7, moved him up from number 10, moved him down a couple of spots to right around the area where they starting to kind of peek their head into the elite category just a little bit.
Elite.
Please comment, say what you really believe. But this was the largest margin of victory by the Bengals over the Ravens in team history.
That was
So-
also Lamar's first loss to the Bengals, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And Lamar got sacked I got sacked 5 times. That was also a career high for him. So
Man, that's how many times the Vikings hit Burrow.
Dude, they
hits
shut
and
him
sacks
down.
aren't the same.
No,
we
they
sacked him
aren't.
5 times, but
It's first game back. But Lamar Jackson is no Joe B.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, the most electrifying player.
Yeah,
the
he'll
most
see y'all
dynamic,
again.
You know,
Y'all
we
trying to
got
catch
him
that game?
before.
now them tickets
that's
probably
gonna
gonna
be
be
cold.
sky high by then. And them
It's gonna be pretty cold too.
Will Richard. All right, Will. Being a Bengals fan, which AFC team is your biggest rival?
It used to be the Squillers, but at this point, it's like they are starting to like fall back down, and they not. It's like beating up on your sister. You know what I mean? You can beat her up all day. I don't care if she's your older sister or your younger sister. You don't hit girls. You know what I mean? But we still smack them boys. So it used to be the Squillers, but at this point, I see the competition. The Battle of Ohio is always going to be up at the top, and the Ravens always have.
I mean, that's been because that's been the Ravens
Are
division.
the upper echelon of the
Right.
division.
It's
right
been
now,
their division,
so
especially
that's
since
the
Lamar
rival
took,
right now.
especially since Lamar took over. So
And
yeah.
for those of you out there,
So this is
Will
good
has
that y'all
got
got
Will
Burrow.
has got the Bengals at number 7, even though they're the number 1 seed in the AFC right now for the playoffs.
I'm still being real.
This is an objective Bengals fan. He do talk his rhetoric too because he's a fan, but He's been very objective with his team, unlike some of you other Bengal fans out there.
That's
they at number 7 because they still have a lot of work to do. They still got to check off a lot of boxes before we can just crown them and say that they're going to be the new Kansas City of the the elite team.
New Kansas City.
Kansas City was the defending champs, of the AFC, period. They was the last Super Bowl contender in the AFC. So until we can
that's why the AFC open right now. Yeah, the AFC is wide open. With KFC out, they basically chicken right now. So yeah, KFC. But KC, with them sputtering, the AFC wide open, and the Bills definitely don't got it solidified. We thought the Chargers had it. We don't know. The Bengals are still young and up and coming, but obviously they hungry, so that's good. But don't let them become the hunted. So hopefully they still think like the hunters.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, they still young, they still getting
like the Raiders, the Ravens, so the AFC
barring
wide open.
Injuries,
and then we gotta
continue to do what they've been doing.
The NFC a little bit different. The NFC is treacherous over here.
So now we're gonna fall into the Bills. They had a bye, so they didn't move up or down in this past week.
Ooh,
the NFC we're gonna move like the rest of this is NFC. To be honest with you,
the top 5 teams in the league are all NFC.
All NFC.
All right, who's number 5?
You got the Vikings at like 11 because we're a playoff team, right?
We got the Rams who got a win over the Lions. And a couple of the first half, it was looking kind of shaky there, but the Rams are 40-0 when leading at the half since 2017. 40-0, and you seeing them at halftime, and they up. It's a good chance your team is going to lose. So. At number 4, we had the Cowboys, who stayed right there where they were at because, like I said, they had a bye. Didn't want to move them up or down.
They're gonna be falling down next week. I promise that.
No, that's just the same graphic from the week before.
Okay, I didn't change that one. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be falling up.
They're good.
Yeah,
at number 3, we had Green Bay, who won 24-10 over the Washington football team. Green Bay has won 6 straight games to Washington at home, and that really Green Bay continues to keep rolling. Aaron Rodgers still being Aaron Rodgers, and they are who we thought they were once again. So Tampa Bay went into Chicago this time and didn't fall to them. Shout out to the GOAT. I put that GOAT on him finally out of the team up north. Tom Brady became the first NFL quarterback with 600-plus career touchdowns now. So that feat is going to be in the record books for a long time. It's not too many that's out here slinging balls the way he do. And we're going to go from there. And still at number 1, they've been there for a while until they get knocked off. The only undefeated team in the NFL. They defeated Houston 31-5. That's going to be the Arizona Cardinals, who's 7-0. For the second time in their NFL history, in their team history, excuse me. They had a 7-0 start in 1974. So Kyler Murray is still doing his thing. He had a couple of balls that got to my man D-Hop. He got the one to Zach Ertz. And I'm trying to think who else that was really playing a dominant game that game, but that game had a score for a second. It was 2-5, and I seen that on there. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Then they finally woke up.
Yeah, so
that was the Carolina game too. Was 3-5 at one point. Also, Carolina, what in the
scores.
Yeah, they falling down.
Dude,
but
come on.
I got some stuff to debate now.
Go ahead, man. What you got?
But your top 5 is untouchable. That's unbreachable. So yeah, Rams, Dallas, Green Bay, Tampa, Arizona. I agree with that. I'm actually gonna change stuff around from 6 to 10. I'm gonna actually put the Chargers at 10 because they are still coming off that loss. Even though they got a bye, they still had to sit on that loss prior to the Ravens still embarrassed them, and they're sitting on that. Bills lost. I moved the Bills to 9. You got them at 6. I still dropped them to 9 because they lost last Monday night. Baltimore stays at 8. I like Baltimore at 8. I moved Tennessee all the way up to 7, and I'm actually going to move the Cincinnati Bengals up to 6.
I think that.
Yeah. Because y'all are the 1 seed, but that's the AFC. So, yeah, y'all got to be the top AFC team, which at then The NFC, at the NFC is just bro. Brady, I know the Cardinals still got to face the NFC West. So as long as Tampa Bay keeping on, Tampa Bay is gonna get that 1 seed. They only play the Colts later and the Bills later, and besides that, it's a cakewalk. So I still think the Bucks is gonna get that 1 seed. So eventually they're gonna get that number 1 power ranking. Arizona will meet their maker eventually. Now they got lucky in week 2, red flag, missed field goal. So they're gonna have to see the Rams again. Actually, we're not at the previews yet, but the Cardinals actually got a big game this week. So implications will happen starting Thursday. And when we get to it, we could talk about it. Gotcha. But actually, that's a huge game.
Yeah, that's probably
a huge game.
Which one?
Thursday night. Thursday night. Huge
and Devontae
game.
Adams just got put on the COVID-19 list today.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm rooting for Arizona.
It's in Arizona too.
Yeah, the motherfuckers, Homer. Anyway, all right, but yeah, but I'll just rearrange 6 through 10. Besides that, top 5 unbreachable. Until next week, because Dallas gonna fall out. Arizona not gonna fall out the top 5, but Dallas is gonna fall out the top 5. I'm assuming there's gonna be a Minnesota team somewhere in the top 10, somewhere around 10 or 9 at 4-3, looking good.
Nice.
Cause
all right,
You get the last one I sent you in the mail.
I did.
So I'm saying if we go into commercial, you might as well drop that on them and just let them sit there for a little bit.
Let me pull it up real quick.
But that's the top 10. Like I said, if anybody, as Jared did, want to debate it, say you're a top 10, would love to hear anybody's comment. And as always, continue to share this as we're still going on. Comment as always, and we appreciate y'all just for tuning in.
Most definitely. I see we got JoJo back in here.
JoJo, Seth, make sure y'all sharing y'all locales because
appreciate it. Okay.
Salute.
Dun, dun, dun.
What video you got? What you talking about?
Nah, just we going to commercials. I think we're gonna go to commercial here.
We'll go to a quick commercial. We'll get our that way we can get our week 8 schedule together. Our Superman capes. We got about 20 minutes left. We'll throw down to NBA. But in the it's a little stretched. That's okay. We'll send y'all to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a hot minute.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final segment of That's Debatable here on episode 13.
Hopefully it's not our last episode.
Not the last, for
No,
sure.
definitely not the last episode. No, we still going to touch on basketball because I got to get these vids out, but we do need to go.
We're just moving along.
All right.
So, give it to us. The Week 8 NFL schedule. Give us a quick read through.
Thursday night football. Big game. Arizona, Green Bay at Arizona. Devontae Adams is now on the COVID list. I got Arizona, not because I'm a Vikings fan.
I'm gonna keep rolling with Arizona too.
Packers.
That's one of those things where, like I've been saying it all along since week 1. Aaron Rodgers has been on fire, but
I was definitely wrong about him throwing the season, but we'll see what he do in the playoffs.
Man, that's crazy how all that just came and it went, and like what happened with all that? Is it over with?
Nah, it ain't over. It ain't over. The fire, it's still a fire in there, but it's just not burning down the building.
We'll have to dig up a picture of him.
It's still hot. If you walk next to the kitchen, you feel the heat.
So it's still, you think it ain't over?
It's not over. He's still being petty. He's still being petty. I own you. He's still being petty.
He's going to win the Super Bowl this year, and then he's going to get a huge contract to go somewhere else.
Definitely not winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we're going to go with Arizona. You went with...
I'm taking Green Bay.
All right, so that's 2-1 on that one. All right, moving on to the Sunday games. You got Carolina going down to Atlanta.
Peace up. 8 sound down.
I got to roll Atlanta. Carolina looked awful.
Roll with Atlanta on that one, too.
Buffalo.
Accidentally circled Buffalo against Miami, but I'm going to stick with Buffalo. I mean, Miami, that's probably one of those, you look at the bottom of the league.
They secretly they're trying to figure out how to get Deshaun Watson, man. So that's what they waiting on.
Got 1 week to do it, so.
That's what they waiting on.
I will also take Buffalo.
San Fran at Chicago. Who you got?
San Fran, get back on track.
I want to say the same thing, but
I don't know. They had Justin Fields crying this past week. So
you got that picture?
Oh yeah. I can't believe.
Of course,
I
do.
You know what? Yeah. Let me see that picture.
One of those. Who was that? Sam Darnold, who was seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
Now you're a rookie quarterback, and you going up against that Super Bowl champs.
Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts against Brady too. It was Brady too.
Wow.
Oh, you know what, man? Sorry, Ryan. I got the Bears. Look at that face.
Fair enough.
Look at my guy, man. Look at my guy.
I can't win. That's what it looks like.
Oh, my God.
San Fran's going to roll.
Got them rolling?
Keep it going.
I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Chicago, too. Just because they're at home and you look pitiful like that, you got to come back and play a lot stronger the next week. I mean, they lost to Tom Brady. They scored 3 points. They scored 3 points. That was
I can see San Fran winning though, getting back on track. But Phil's get it done, man. I low key need y'all to lose though as a Vikings fan though. Just
all
to
right,
keep some space.
Pittsburgh. Give you a little bit of respect and call you Pittsburgh on this one occasion because you're going against the dog pound. And
I got Cleveland. Just like the playoffs.
what you got, Ryan?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh coming off a bye. Cleveland being all shook up.
But they got an extended week because they had the Thursday game, so
They did
it's not a
have
bye
Thursday
week.
game,
But
so it just depends if they're gonna get anybody of those guys.
hey man, Case
shaking up.
Keenum sneaky good.
I mean, you had Landry, who seemed like he may have hurt himself that game. Odell Beckham went out at some point in that game.
Oh yeah.
And so it's kind of, they still don't have either one of those two-headed running backs. They did have, what was it, Johnson, I believe his name was, that come out and put up a lot of points that game.
D'Ernest.
So D'Ernest Johnson, I believe his name, who got 100+ yards first time, undrafted rookie. And all that being said, want to go with Cleveland, don't want to pick Pittsburgh, so we call it kneel for the betting crowd. But I'm gonna go for Cleveland on that one.
All right. The knee biters finally get their first win.
You rolling? I might be.
Detroit gets it done. First win against Philly, and I think I actually got that written down.
I think you did.
I think that was my one to win.
'Cause I remember we was talking about that one. I said they was gonna go 1-17. I'm gonna stick with it.
I had 1-16.
If they were ever going to win a game, this would be it. So I put an asterisk by this one.
I mean, they've been playing the good teams tough, and they've been
Right,
so
that.
we'll see how they play with the bottom.
I'm rolling Philadelphia.
Yep, I got Detroit, man. Get their first dub.
Nope. No way.
This is where we separate right here, guys, because I picked that game.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Next up.
Does Tennessee keep it rolling, or does Indy show that they still? Because I like how Indy been playing.
Both coming off of big wins.
Tennessee
Winning in San Francisco last night, it wasn't easy.
Muddy, mucky. They went to the West Coast.
30-18.
Indoor team. They say Carson is soft.
Titans.
Titans.
I want to pick Wentz.
Jeremiah's taking the Colts.
I said I want to pick Wentz. But King Henry and them get it done, man. Cincy rolls, New York.
Next, Cincy, of course.
Who is it?
Jets.
It could be the Jets with the upset, though.
Jets.
Upset alert, though.
Who's the next matchup? Read it to me. The next matchup we have is the New York Jets at Cincinnati Bengals at the New York Jets. There we go. Thanks. I'm taking Bengals.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals, but just look out for the upset, guys. They might be rolling high off of that win.
Nah, man. Like, stay focused. Full steam ahead.
If Burrow, never mind. And hopefully they can handle their business throughout the week because they probably could be partying a lot. They young. And they used to
We're gonna let those boys stray. So,
Rams.
the Rams against Houston.
Roll them.
Rams. You got the L.A. Chargers.
Ooh.
And New England coming in.
Nah, Chargers coming off of a bye. Ain't no loss. Chargers gets it done.
And New England just come off that 54-13 win. Going into L.A.
Jackson.
Chargers.
I got. Hey, what you got? What you got?
Chargers.
Everybody got the Chargers.
Oh, Chargers.
The Patriots did just put up 54, but nah, Chargers coming off a bye. We got Jacksonville at Seattle. Jacksonville coming off a bye. I got Urban Meyer, Trevor Lawrence, Jaguars get their second win.
No.
No.
Seattle at home.
You really going with it?
Yep. That ain't Russell Wilson at quarterback.
Hey, these rest of these games are kind of tough, man. I'm not even going to stray you. I think I might roll with you, man. I might roll with Jacksonville. Really, we're gonna see what happens with Jacksonville, or not Jacksonville, but Seattle tonight. See how they perform. They're gonna be at home against New Orleans again tonight.
I picked the Saints.
We picked the Saints on that one, but
football team, Tampa, Minnesota.
So you got the football team against Denver.
Yep.
Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Two Gloves there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's him. But no, I like the football team. They've lost these last few games, but they've been playing it close. So I got the football team.
24-10 ain't too close, but
it was close before that.
I'm gonna go with Denver.
That's 2 touchdowns.
I'm calling it a tie. They're gonna tie.
Ooh,
They're going to overtime, and it's gonna tie.
I could see that.
Garbage, just trash matchup. That's all. Like nobody's gonna win.
Yeah, like a 9 overtime, 18-20 game. Oh my God!
All right, here go my shocker of the week right here. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. I'm going out first and saying I'm taking New Orleans, man.
All right.
I don't know how they're gonna perform tonight, but if there was ever a shocker of the week besides that Detroit Philly, I'm gonna go with the shocker right here. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna take New Orleans.
Yikes.
Heard it here first.
Yep, I got the GOAT.
I like it. Yeah. Also rolling Tampa Bay, but I like getting ballsy with it. Will.
Yeah, I kind of had those picks earlier. I wasn't going to do that against the GOAT. And, of course, the big Sunday night Halloween game. Ooh. Dallas at Minnesota. Both teams coming off a bye week. I know a lot of Cowboy fans, and trust me, when y'all see me or hear me, we going to be talking it. We going to be talking it. Hit.
Talking about it.
Split. Spit. Whatever you want to say. But, yeah. I got Minnesota.
Cowboys roll.
No.
How about them Cowboys?
Nah, Skip Bayless will not say that.
How about them Cowboys?
We definitely gonna get it done. I promise you.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, we gonna. Hey, Cowboy fans see me.
Yep.
Cowboy fans see me.
And that'll take us into Monday night. New York Giants at Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, man.
The day after Halloween, Chiefs coming off a terrible loss, looking to get rolling. Giants got a big win against Carolina, kind of.
I almost want to say upset, but if the Chiefs win, is that an upset?
No,
That's
it's
how bad
not.
they look.
Chiefs are a 10-point favorite. I'm taking KC.
Yeah, I got KC
I
circle
can't even
too.
go out on a limb and take New York on that one. I think KC got to go and prove themselves after the
Monday night at home, they got to get back together. Hopefully they don't,
Yeah, I
though.
bet Diggs don't get a pick either there, JoJo.
See him at the bottom of the barrel is always a good place to see the Chiefs.
We already know that Justin Jefferson was definitely a better receiver than CD. They came out together, so I ain't nothing new. We still waiting for CD's breakout year.
Is it, man?
But, you know.
Performing well. All right, Week 8.
He is
so,
good, though. He's
with
good.
that, we have just gone through Week 8's matchups briefly.
Yep.
Who are you going to put on your cape for, Jer? Who needs a Superman-like performance to step up and get their team a much-needed W?
Well, you put it on for last week first. Did your cape get
No, my cape got smashed, ripped up. You know, hey, y'all ever seen The Incredibles? And remember, they be like, don't wear your cape near the airplane or you going to get sucked in? That's what happened with my cape. Because I picked the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes and them let me down. So now, because I knew, now, our show was before Monday night, so we didn't know that Tennessee was going to win. Well, you did. You did pick Tennessee. So you picked Tennessee. And with that, that's why I knew it was a chance that Tennessee might beat Buffalo. And if they beat Buffalo, they definitely going to want some revenge against the Chiefs. So that's why I put in the way the Chiefs been looking, I knew that the Chiefs needed my cape. The Chiefs needed their own cape, and they got sucked in the fan. But this week, you already know.
You already know.
For the first time, I'm putting on my cape. Hold on, just in case you ain't know. I'm putting on my Vikings cape. Real talk, because my Vikings need it. We got a big Sunday night game. You know, Kirk Cousins got all this. He don't perform on, primetime games and all this Kirk Cousins hate. Kirk versus Dak, we going to get it done, man. My Vikings is 11th in passing, 13th in receiving. I wish I had the defensive stats right here. We 12th in rushing. We going to have Cook coming back off. That ankle going to be healthy. Let's get it done, man. My cape is for my whole Vikings team because the Cowboys have been balling. Cowboys look good, and we gonna need it. This ain't the regular Cowboys that we've been seeing the past few years. This ain't the Romo Cowboys. This ain't Jason Garrett's Cowboys. So unfortunately, this is Mike McCarthy's Cowboys. That's a question mark. But Dak is different. So,
lamb on Justin Jefferson. He's been having interceptions.
Diggs.
You knew what I meant, man. Diggs on Justin Jefferson. That's gonna be.
Yeah, but we got 3 receivers, and then so he can't.
It's gonna be. Let me see.
They only got 1 corner, so they're gonna have to figure it out. Diggs is probably gonna follow Jefferson, but we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see who get the best of who. We're gonna see who gonna get the best of who. We're gonna see who's gonna have a better day. And Dak, I can see a shootout, but our defense is actually in the top 5, and we're first in sacks right now, I think.
You said Cook's coming back?
Yeah, Cook. We coming off a bye week, so he had an extra week to get that ankle healthy. So, and he didn't play the week prior. So yeah, every week go as Cook go. We got Cook gonna outperform Zeke. Kirk gonna outperform Dak. Justin gonna outperform CD. And the Vikings is gonna get the dub. Who y'all putting your capes on for though? Because I could cape for my Vikings all day.
Well,
far away.
Last week,
my Vikings
came out.
Bullshit.
We took care of business, man. This wasn't no little, just rinky dink.
His cape bigger than my cape.
Down over to Baltimore, and we took care of business. So can't really say too much more except for just keep doing what they.
I thought you caped for the Eagles.
That was, my non-bias. If somebody want to say, your fandom, your homer or whatever, you just put it on for your home team. I did put it on for Philly because I wanted to see them come out and do something against who they play against Las Vegas. They going to Vegas?
Yeah, they went to Vegas.
Yeah, so I was thinking that they was after my man. Drawing a blank on his name now. He's been gone for so long, for 2 weeks. Gruden got fired. I figured that they can go in and get a win against, a wounded, coachless, Raiders team. But they didn't because they were coming off that close win or close loss to Tampa Bay, and the Eagles couldn't get it. So I definitely put my cape on for Cincinnati, put it on for the Eagles. 1 out of 2 ain't too bad. But this week, I want to see if that Browns team is going to show up, man, because right now,
it's a good cape. I thought about it.
They got barely a win with a backup quarterback to
Denver. He got championship experience.
But can anybody else show up besides that running back that came out? You still have your tight end, and I'm drawing blanks on everybody's name right now. Big tight end, Njoku. You got Njoku still there. You still, your running back is both out, but you had one step up. But those receivers, like I said, Odell, not for sure what's really going on with him. He was hurt, and he's back. And then you had Landry, got banged up and came back. So can anybody in Cleveland continue like your hot streak of the AFC North and go ahead and keep knocking down them squillers? That's what I really want to see. That's what it really boils down to. Keep the squillers where they supposed to be. But we'll see, man. Just want to see. Get y'all ready for that AFC North. I don't know if I'm getting tired or what. Get y'all ready for the AFC North battle that's coming on November 7th. Because when we come, that Battle of Ohio is coming to do work. So, Dog Pound, show up. Got my cape on for y'all this week.
All right, Ryan, who you got?
All right, well, before I get to my Super Bowl cape, JoJo's tuned in. So let's chat with our viewers. JoJo says that CD is having a breakout year this year. What do you boys think? Debate that.
Where's CD stats? I wish
I'll
I
pull
CD
him up
stats
real
on his
quick.
hand. But CD has been balling. He is looking like he's the true number one of Dak because Amari's kind of falling back to the number 2. So he's balling. It's about time. But that goes Dak go.
What do you think?
He's leading that team as far as receiving goes. I don't know where Amari Cooper stands in all of this, but you get CD Lamb the ball. He's like that deep threat. Something like Justin Jefferson, or you got to throw your boy in there, Justin, or I don't even want to say the rookie of the year, Jamar Chase. But you can throw CD to Lamb the ball, go get it, and he's coming up big in each one of his.
Yeah, he make big plays. He's a playmaker for sure. That 88 fits him. That 88.
All right,
that lineage of that 88 fits him.
So
that's
far,
for
he's
sure.
got 33 catches for 497 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's averaged 15 yards a catch. Does that qualify as balling? He's on pace.
Cowboys been baller of the week 3 weeks in a row. Ain't nobody ever considered CD.
He's on pace for 88 catches, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Breaking out.
Jefferson did that his rookie year.
So all right, Joe, the only thing I would say is that the expectations were so high on CD going into this year is that maybe that's the only reason I might not be thinking he's got a breakout season currently underway. By all stretches of the imagination and statistic-wise, he's probably breaking out this year. In my mind, there was so much fantasy projections and so much heat on CD Lamb's going to have a massive year.
Yeah.
That maybe it's just my expectations were so high that I'm just a little bit not quite sold. But looking at his stats.
You got rookie. He was in a class with Justin Jefferson. I think you got rookies like Jamar Chase just doing what they doing. It's kind of hard.
But in the sense of the word, breaking out, he's probably having a breakout year.
I don't think he's having would be his breakout year
breakout
yet.
year.
It's a solid year.
And it's a second season.
For what he's supposed to be, he still got more time. He still got room. But that's fine. It's cool that he has room.
All right. Well, there we have it. A little bit on what we think, JoJo. All right. Who's my Superman cape this week? It's going to be Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's got a big game coming into town.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it?
They
got New England. So New England isn't.
No, that's.
New England's coming off a massive win at home.
Points.
Bill Belichick, that's just what they do. They hung up over 50 points. The good thing is Chargers coming off of a bye week. It's in L.A., but that division's tough. The Chiefs just slipped again, so the Chargers have got a good opportunity to really step forward. The Las Vegas Raiders are leading the division right now. They're still playing well, so the Chargers need a big win. And Belichick does sneaky stuff like that. New England can go in anywhere on any given day and win. That's just how they do. So young Brandon Staley, new head coach of the Chargers, for his second season, he's got his work cut out for him. Definitely needs to get Herbert ready, but I'm hoping Herbert tears up that New England secondary and really takes it to him so they get a win. So I'm putting on my Superman cape for Justin Herbert next week. And actually, my cape still needs to happen tonight. I caped for Alvin Kamara last week because I got him on my fantasy team. I need him to have 2 huge performances to get a couple wins. So he's going tonight, Alvin Kamara in Seattle. So my cape from last week still needs to pull through. I think he's just going to dominate. So that's my take of the Superman capes.
Quick shift to basketball before we get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
You got that Laker clip, not the one on Melo, but the other one.
Let's see. I've got some LeBron clip in here. I got a LaMelo image. All right.
Hey, that's cool, B. The beauty of it is we're still on Facebook, so you can watch it. All right, now. Hey. What do you say?
Come on, don't do that. Now you want to talk off, nigga. This is how it began, Doris.
Yeah.
What's going on? Look at this. Look at these 2 knuckleheads over here. Look at these fools. Hey, you made the 75 list how? I got 3 DPOIs. Where's yours, AD?
Interaction continued throughout the
I took a team to the finals. What about you?
Whoa.
Oh, man. It's going down in La La Land, man.
Don't panic. No,
you're lucky, and in that same and you're lucky I didn't get that in that same night. Rondo getting into it with the fan. Hey, get him out of here!
Yeah, hey.
Oh man, you got that other clip though.
It's still coming together, so
we'll see how it goes. But I do want to
1 and 2.
I want to salute Melo.
Got the first dub last night. Melo becoming part of the top 10.
He was already top 10, but he's 9th.
I don't have a clip of
because he was 10th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already top 10.
True that.
I got no video of Melo.
Oh, it's not the video.
No, just that.
Oh, well, that's good enough. That man is balling, man.
Pretty nice there, man.
That man been balling. I wish one of them images was with a Chicago Bulls jersey, but he chose the bag. I can't get mad at that. Well, I was mad at that. He said.
Houston, he even played for Houston too.
Yeah,
I got more jerseys probably out there.
Yeah, man, he got a Hawks jersey that he never wore.
LA fans, don't panic. They still got a lot more to go through. Russell, turning the ball over.
He turned the ball over 9 times last night.
He got that high motor. He got high octane in his fuel. He's just going to keep getting better. It's not going to get worse. You can't get worse at this point.
James Harden, just to go to the East, the KD looks great, but James Harden's sitting here complaining about the fouls. Last year he was averaging 7.3. This year he averaged like 3.7. The numbers flopped or something like that. But
what y'all think about the referees? This year they're calling those. You know how they used to.
I like it.
Leaning to.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
They've been calling that.
I love it. I love it. The Nets need Kyrie though because of that. Because if that's what we got to bank on, they got to bank on. Then yeah, I don't know, man. Big game James might not be that. So they're just gonna have to see. I like it because it's gonna change a lot of stuff, and hopefully they don't weather. Because if the stars keep complaining about it like last night, then if it's enough stars that do it, then that might change some things, and they might take their foot off their neck and go back to how it was. But hopefully they keep it like this, and come playoff time, they'll be ready. Hopefully James Harden changes the game. He's a smart enough player, but we'll see. Chicago Bulls look good. 3-0. Probably about to be 4-0 after tonight.
Who we got on TV this week?
We have.
Or at least on ESPN and TNT. Most of the schedules I see at NBA is all NBA TV.
Yeah.
Like you say, we're 4 games in.
Yeah, so it's just the first week. We're gonna figure out how to properly incorporate basketball. But yeah, Tuesday, tomorrow, we got the 76ers at the Knicks. Nuggets at Jazz. I'm gonna say Knicks with the upset. Nuggets get the dub. Wednesday on ESPN, Hawks at Pelicans. Still no Zion. Hawks keep it rolling. Grizzlies at Trailblazers. Ja versus Dang, Ja has been balling. He dropped the 40 burger last night. He dropped another big game the other night. Now, he missed that free throw that could have was something in the OT. You got to make that, young man. But besides that, he was amazing. Ja's the future. Grizzly versus Trailblazers, that should be good. You know, Friday, the Hornets is currently the 2nd seed in the East at Heat. That's a big game. And Mavericks at Nuggets. Luka versus Joker. That should be a good matchup next week on ESPN. Friday.
Any word on Ben Simmons?
Nah, man. It was loud, but it got quiet towards the weekend. It was something that came out today, but I forgot where it was
I'm looking
at.
for trade rumors. Anybody got the scoop on Ben?
Hopefully he go to Portland for McCollum, man.
Wow.
He's vaccinated. I'm about to say he's vaccinated. But hey, man, if you want to do some notables, you know, the Suns over the Lakers. Chris Paul had 23 points, 5 rebounds, 14 assists. He's still looking good. Bulls, Lonzo Ball against his old team, 112-128. Lonzo, 17, 10, and 10, 3 steals, triple-double against his old team. He's one of the first people, the first player under 24 to have 3 triple-doubles in this date for his new team. Joker, 102-96 over the Spurs. Joker had 32, 16, 7, and 3. Miles Bridges has been balling. 30.7, 3, 4. He's even hitting from 3, but it is just the Cavs. But hey, a dub's a dub, and the Hornets is undefeated right now. Hey, shout out Spencer Dinwiddie. He went to Washington, and currently they undefeated. So hopefully he keep getting it done. You know, he had that gruesome injury towards ACL. 34 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 6 threes. He ain't, you know, with all the leg injuries, I'm pretty sure he got that shot right. Pass first player. Oh yeah, you know, Big Steph against the Clippers over the weekend, 115-113. He had 45 points, 10 rebounds. Hey, Steph is kind of looking swole, too. Steph has been bulking up. He had a triple-double against the Lakers in opening night. You know, me and Ryan picked the Warriors. You picked the Lakers. I don't know why. But, you know, Steph has been balling. MVP front runner, maybe. Ja Morant, one of his games, he dropped 40 last night, but the other night, over the weekend, 37, 6, and 6 with a dub. And, of course, Zach LaVine, and they opened the game that I went to, he had 34, 7, and 4, 94-88 against the Pistons, man. The Bulls look good. Karl Anthony Towns been balling. Shout out LaMelo Ball. Steph got a couple performances. Hey, Cole Anthony, 29, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists. My North Carolina product. And, you know, his father, Greg Anthony. The Magic got it done. They got some young talent over there in Orlando. Now, they might not do nothing, but they're going to be sweet. But that's my little basketball rundown. We're going to definitely get it in. Figure out some awards or some segments for them. Figure out how we're going to do that.
A lot of basketball still to be played whole season, and
a lot of games.
A lot more sports coming up. You got baseball coming up for all the baseball fans. Got the Houston Astros taking on ATL.
We picked the Saints.
So that's going to be a pretty I'm not all the way into baseball, but I just like to see Atlanta back to the World Series. I think the first time since 1999, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. And hey, just keep on watching sports in general. Keep on tuning in to That's Debatable. Follow us on all social media platforms. I got a new social media on Instagram, Will Ward 21, as in the year. Will Ward 21. Switched it up a little bit, putting more sports onto this page. Follow us on That's Debatable on Facebook, YouTube.
Everything, man. That's debatable. All right, guys. I've been up late working on graphics, looking up stats, looking up information. Hey, can you pull the Sean Taylor? We can end on the Sean Taylor tribute. We could do that. I mean, it's already up on Instagram if you missed it, but pull the Sean Taylor tribute real quick. Hey, man, Sean Taylor was a dog. I believe he was on injury, and they ran up in his home, did what they did in his Miami home, you know, made streets caught up to him, whatnot. And it's unfortunate, man. We lost a good one.
I don't think about being the best. I try to be the best every day I step out on the field. I dealt with a lot of losses in life, you know, as far as family members. And I don't know why he has meant a lot more to me than anybody else.
Only played 4 years.
I think everybody knew he was gifted. They knew he was a great team guy, and he was somebody to be reckoned with.
Listen there.
Intercepted by Sean Taylor.
Drew it up to be a good play, and he made it a great play. He made it a turnover. He made it something mere mortals can't do.
6 seconds to go. Vanderjagt has it blocked. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor's still going.
Win. Steps up and it's intercepted.
Yeah, man. 21 forever, man. RP Sean Taylor. Now, well, we ain't really got time to get into it, but that was actually during the controversy of the football team and all of that. Now, it's some alleged rumors going around that was just no, Sean Taylor definitely deserved to be in a Ring of Honor. His name, his number retired, all of that. That's well deserved. But it's a cover-up for what them filthy men was doing for that football team. It's a distraction. It's 100% media distraction. Yeah, a lot of controversy. It's a lot of controversy on that. But like I said, it is well deserved, and I feel like that's something that should have been done happen. Because my man's been passed away, and then it's like he's been recognized as one of the greatest, even though he only played 4 years. You know, that's like Biggie and Pac. You know, they really passed away at 25 and 26, really only a few albums, but they will always be regarded as one of the greatest because of the work that they put in while they was here, just like Sean Taylor. This is another episode of That's Debatable, and I'm your host, Jeremiah Bays. See you guys next week.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Again, my name is Ryan Dietrich, and you can catch us live every Monday night, 6:30 to 8 p.m. on the Score On Air Network page. We'll take you boys out with a little more of Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
Have a good evening.
I don't think about being